The world is changing faster than ever. From artificial intelligence that can scan billions of data points in seconds to natural disasters striking without warning, people everywhere are asking the same question. Are we living in the final days? For centuries, the Bible has warned about the signs of the end times. Wars, earthquakes, moral decay, and global upheaval were all foretold. Today, advanced AI is revealing patterns that echo these prophecies, patterns so precise they demand our attention. What was once hidden in Scripture is now being mirrored in the events of our modern world, as if the code of Revelation is unfolding before our very eyes. Artificial intelligence systems analyze massive datasets from every corner of the globe. Political movements, environmental anomalies, economic instability, and even social trends are tracked and cross-referenced with historical patterns. When researchers feed AI models biblical prophecies and historical events, the results are staggering. AI identifies convergences that mirror the warnings in Matthew 24 and the visions in Revelation. Natural disasters rise at a pace unseen in modern history. Global alliances form and fracture in ways that echo prophetic nations. Moral decline and technological control are accelerating simultaneously. These signs align eerily with what Jesus and the prophets described as the days preceding his return. Consider the rise of natural disasters. AI systems monitoring earthquakes, tsunamis, and volcanic eruptions show patterns of increasing intensity and frequency. Regions like Japan, Russia, and parts of the Americas have seen unprecedented seismic activity, which mirrors the biblical description of earthquakes in diverse places as birth pains of the end times. When combined with AI predictions of future occurrences based on historical data, the numbers are alarming. It is as if creation itself is signaling that the world is entering a critical period foretold thousands of years ago. Beyond the natural world, AI identifies societal trends that reflect the moral decay mentioned in the scriptures. Increasing violence, lawlessness, and societal detachment from biblical principles are quantified through social data, legal changes, and global sentiment analysis. The AI detects a growing pattern of disobedience and indifference toward spiritual truths. This is reminiscent of the days of Noah, when people ignored warnings until the flood came. Today, humanity is walking a similar path, and the tools of technology are showing us just how closely the present mirrors the past. Geopolitical alignments also trigger prophetic alarms. AI algorithms track alliances, conflicts, and the rise of influential powers. When overlaid with biblical prophecy, these movements suggest a pattern toward global unification under systems of economic and political control. Revelation speaks of a leader who will hold power over buying and selling, a concept that aligns with the current trajectory of technology-driven economies and digital currencies. AI does not make moral judgments, but it identifies probabilities, and those probabilities are converging in ways that resemble the prophetic framework laid out in Scripture. Even within technology itself, there are signs that resonate with prophecy. The exponential growth of surveillance systems, biometric identification, and AI-driven governance hints at a level of control described in Revelation. The prophecy of the mark of the beast, a system controlling commerce and allegiance, finds parallels in the potential future digital frameworks currently under development. These parallels are not exact predictions but patterns that should awaken the spiritually discerning to the reality that biblical prophecy is not abstract but highly relevant to our times. History has always served as a reference for prophecy, but AI magnifies that ability exponentially. By processing millennia of historical data alongside current events, it can highlight correlations humans might miss. The alignment of natural disasters, moral decline, technological advancement, and geopolitical shifts forms a tapestry that matches the prophetic warnings of Christ and the apostles. It is as though the code of Revelation, once veiled in symbolism, is being partially decrypted by the very tools humans have created to understand the world. As believers, the lesson is clear. The AI does not save, protect, or redeem. It does not replace faith, but it shines a light on the patterns God has placed in history and Scripture. The convergence of signs should not lead to fear but to readiness. Just as the parable of the 10 virgins warned about preparation and vigilance, these modern tools serve as an urgent reminder that we must keep our lamps full, hearts aligned with God, and lives ready for the coming of the King. In the midst of this convergence, humanity faces a choice: ignore the signs or heed the warnings that have been echoed for thousands of years. The AI points toward patterns, the world experiences events, and the Bible provides the ultimate guide. Those who understand the significance of these signs are called to prepare spiritually, to trust in the promises of God, and to stand firm amidst chaos. For those who remain indifferent, the consequences of neglect will be undeniable, just as they were in the days of the prophets. The year 2025 appears in many calculations as a symbolic milestone, a convergence point where multiple signs intersect. While AI cannot predict the exact moment of Christ's return, it highlights that the acceleration of events is real and unprecedented. Wars, natural disasters, moral decay, and technological control are not isolated phenomena. They are interconnected, forming a network of signs that the Bible warned about. This is a wake-up call to the world, to prepare, to watch, and to remain vigilant. As we conclude this examination, the message becomes unmistakable. AI and prophecy together reveal that the world is entering a critical period in human history. The signs are multiplying, patterns are converging, and Scripture continues to speak with authority and clarity. The technology of today illuminates the timeless truths of yesterday. And the ultimate question remains: will humanity heed the warnings before it is too late? Will hearts turn to God while there is still time to prepare for the greatest event in history, the return of Jesus Christ? The evidence, both divine and technological, points to a clear conclusion. Humanity is approaching a tipping point. The patterns of history, the signs in the heavens and earth, and the moral trajectory of society all converge with the ancient words of Scripture. AI has not replaced prophecy, but it has unveiled patterns that confirm the accuracy of the Bible's warnings. The faithful are called to discern, to prepare, and to act with urgency. Now is the moment to wake up, to study, and to embrace the timeless guidance that has been preserved for millennia. The end times are not abstract. They are unfolding in our generation, and the convergence of AI, global events, and prophecy serves as both a warning and a guide for all who will listen. The hidden code of the end times is visible for those who are willing to see. AI is merely the flashlight, illuminating what has always been written. Natural disasters, moral decline, technological advancement, and political shifts are the threads weaving the prophetic tapestry of our era. History, Scripture, and modern technology converge in a way that demands attention. The Bible's truth remains unshakable, and the signs of its fulfillment are all around us. The call is clear: stay vigilant, remain faithful, and be ready, for the King's return could be closer than we ever imagined.